Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna try something out with this video, just a little experiment because I'm actually kind of curious how this is gonna go, so let me explain. We all know that YouTube has certain guidelines for what you can post, and for the most part, you really can't post anything too crazy on here, at least compared to like other websites like Twitter, for example. I think at this point you can literally post anything on there. Like, I've just seen the most absurd stuff on there and they just don't care. I don't know. However, sometimes on YouTube, I think you can kind of bypass these rules if you classify your content a certain way. And one of the ways that you can do this is if you classify your content as educational. I'm going to tag this video as educational just to see what happens, because I guess technically it is. If you don't see any ads on this video, that means it didn't work, okay? Now, as you saw in the thumbnail of the video, we have a very exciting video to react to today. So I guess this is kind of new on YouTube. Well, honestly, I wouldn't say that it's new. I think you've always been allowed to make content like this. I think just nobody thought of the little twist that this lady put on it until now. And I'm not gonna lie, it is a very good idea, okay? I will give credit where it's due. It's actually a very smart way that she has marketed herself. So basically, this woman started this YouTube channel about 1 month ago, and I would say this is one of the fastest growing channels that I've ever seen. She started a month ago. She only has 6 videos, but she already has 188,000 subscribers and millions of views. Like, honestly, just as a little game to see how fast she's growing, I'm making this video at about like 1 a.m. and I'm planning on uploading it on Friday afternoon, so about 12 hours from now, maybe a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if she's close to 200,000 subs by the time I post this video, just based on what I can tell right now. Now, you're looking at the picture I just showed you. I don't think it takes a fucking genius to figure out why this YouTube channel is so successful, right? I'm not gonna lie. I did watch some, okay, let me not lie. I did watch all of her videos. I mean, they're only like 3 minutes, it wasn't that long. It's very good content, it's very educational. I can tell she really knows what she's talking about. I mean, I'm watching them muted, but I'm sure what she said was great. I'm more of a visual learner myself, you know what I mean? The audio isn't necessary. So I did learn a lot from her content. All right, let me stop doing all that. Now, listen, I'm gonna show you a censored version of what she's posting because I know my limits on YouTube. All right, I've been here a long time. I know that they already, like, I'm on the list, you know what I mean? They already don't like what I be saying or doing half the time, so I gotta be very careful with what I'm doing. But let me assure you, what I'm showing you right here, this is the censored version. Her videos are not censored at all. Okay, it's right out there, what you're looking for. I made sure to watch every single one of them to make sure that that was accurate information that I'm sharing with you guys, you know what I mean? I always like to make sure I'm well researched on the topics that I bring up here. Now, I would say what sets this channel apart from some of the other educational channels on YouTube, specifically on this subject, I did a little bit of extensive research into this category of video. Now, I could be wrong, this is just, speculation, but just, from what I can gather from watching her content here. This woman isn't actually a mom. You will see pretty quickly if you look at one of the videos that it's not a real baby, it's just a doll, and there is no actual feeding going on from what I could tell. I guess that's fine, that's okay as long as you're still educating people, but I looked at some older videos in this same category, and from what I can see, usually when people upload videos like this, it's actually like a real mom and her baby. It's like a real interaction. This is more of like a demonstration, I guess. Once again, I think that's okay, right? If we're going for education. But when you look at the description of her videos, you will see that she has a link to her website there. And of course, I was curious about furthering my education on this subject, so I clicked the link, and what popped up was basically a link tree, and on that link tree you see, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and then you see the link to the OnlyFans. So I was actually quite disappointed to find out that she is not an actual mother trying to educate the world on the subject of breastfeeding. She is actually an OnlyFans girl who I guess found a loophole in the system on how to promote her content. And like I said earlier, I'm being serious when I say this. Great marketing, like 13 million views on these videos in like a month, almost 200,000 subscribers. I would imagine some of these views are from the same people, but still, millions of people have viewed her videos, right? And out of those millions of people, every single person that clicks on one of her videos is now a potential customer for her OnlyFans. So I think the point of the videos isn't really to necessarily make money off of YouTube. I could be wrong here. When I was clicking through them, I was trying to get an ad to pop up. No ads popped up. So they may not be monetized. It is a new channel. She's definitely eligible to apply for monetization now. Maybe she just didn't know that. She didn't apply. I don't really know what's going on there. I didn't see any ads on the videos themselves, but the purpose of the videos isn't really to make money from the actual videos. The point is to try to convert these views into subs on OnlyFans. Now, that's where I was a little confused because I don't think you're allowed to do that, but I guess she found a loophole for that as well because she links to her website, which then links to the OnlyFans. So it's technically not a direct link to the OnlyFans. I guess that's allowed. I'm not really sure. I still don't even think that's allowed. I could be wrong. I would say this is a very smart and I would say effective strategy to market her OnlyFans here. Honestly, I can't really hate on it. You know what I mean? Great content, great marketing. I wouldn't say I respect it. You know, I'm not going to say respect, but props. You know, I will give you some props for at least going through all this effort to market yourself in this way. At least, you know, you're not one of these stupid bots on Twitter that spam reply to every fucking viral post on Twitter. They're in the comments like, oh, I know that guy. He used to be my boyfriend. Oh, come check out my ass. It's bigger. Like, it's just always, every single reply is just stupid ass nonsense. And they all have Twitter Blue, so it like bumps it up to the top. And it's just like, dude, you just can't look at the replies on any post without seeing that. So at least props for thinking out a better strategy than that. And I would assume that it paid off. Like, literally, it looks like it paid off. So I guess I'm contributing to it right now. Unfortunately, I mean, it was already going pretty viral on Twitter. That's how I found out about it. A lot of people tagged me and I saw the tweet. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I checked it out. I was like, yeah, I gotta make a video about this. This is pretty insane. I mean, her videos already had like over 13 million views before I even got here. So I might be contributing, but like this shit was already taken off. So it is what it is. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's whatever. I just thought this was insane. And now that it's gaining so much popularity, I don't know if YouTube is gonna take notice of it and maybe step in. I mean, I'm still not sure if she's technically breaking any rules or not. I would think that she is probably. The YouTube guidelines are a little weird. It's almost like kind of up to interpretation. It's not always the most like clear on what is and isn't wrong. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm definitely gonna stay tuned for, you know, further education. You know, I love to learn. But that being said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.